Hey, what's poppin', y'all? Welcome back to the channel, man. Hey, this reaction right here is basically like another one of those, like counteracting on the ones I just did, the Foolio murder caught on tape or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Now, this one right here, this is basically Charleston White. He gets emotional, you know what I'm saying, about Foolio. Now, you know, he don't be caring about gangster rappers and, you know what I'm saying, gangsters and all that. He a clown to the fullest. He done showed it many times. But for some reason, he got emotional about this particular murder. And it's sad that we do keep getting murdered by our own, you know what I mean, over music and the money and talking shit in the hoods that you from, that you really don't own. You know what I'm saying? But without further ado, baby, that's what we about to do. We finna bring Charleston White right now, man. Basically, gets emotional about Foolio'S death, man. I get emotional about anybody's death, man. But should nobody die like that, just all of a sudden, because of somebody else decides they want to take you out the world. You know, so everybody playing God. You can't play God. Because God, actually the acronym for it is G-O-D, right? So that means it's God over the devil. That's what God means. God is over the devil. Let's go though, baby.
I hated that little demon. Come on, man. I got a man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
This isn't the usual Charleston White we are used to. We are used to the version that disses and mocks gangster rappers. So why exactly is he getting emotional about Foolio'S death? The two have had beef over the years, so when Charleston White became emotional about the rapper's death, the internet was baffled, and I know exactly why Charleston was distraught. Let me explain. Charleston White mourns Foolio.
They done got that Foolio boy. I told him they would go get him. Yeah, nah, well, I didn't tell him they would go get him. I just knew they would go get him.
Charleston White, a figure known for his unfiltered and often controversial opinions, did not hold back when news of Foolio'S death broke. Hours after the tragic event, White took to Instagram to share his thoughts, sparking a wave of outrage and debate. His comments were as blunt as they were shocking, stating that Foolio worked hard to get killed.
If I just knew they would go get him, because the boy works hard to get got. No, the world works hard to get shot on.
Well, Charleston was speaking facts, especially after you learned the events leading up to the rapper's death. For someone who bragged about living in the streets and the gang lifestyle, Foolio made blunder after blunder in the days that led up to his death. The first obvious mistake was that he gave his ops his location days in advance. On June 14th, the rapper took to Instagram where he posted a flyer announcing that he would be hosting his birthday in Tampa and even gave away the time. Right away, his fans let him know that it was a bad idea. Dropping your location a week before, "Them boys finna spin that and you drop the time," commented one fan, while another one said, "Unless you got Secret Service with you, I'm good gang." Foolio must have seen the replies to his Instagram post, but still ignored his fans' warnings. And here's the kicker. After the rapper was shot and killed outside a hotel, one of the witnesses spoke anonymously to independent journalists and revealed that a few days earlier, two men had come to the hotel to make some rather suspicious inquiries.
Two guys that you posted came there, like, I want to say that Friday. Two guys had already came to that hotel.
And you said a couple of them came up there before.
Yes, it's on camera.
As it turns out, they wanted to know whether there was anyone who was scheduled to have a party in the hotel.
Somebody came up there earlier that day to see have he been checked in. See have anybody checked in for this what they told her. To see have anybody checked in for their party tonight.
If your mind isn't blown yet, here's some more tea. The hotel employees recognized one of the people who had gone up to the hotel prior to the shooting. This was none other than Youngin Ace affiliate, Foolio'S Sosa.
That guy came to our hotel.
Which one are you talking about?
Out Sosa, something like that.
Oh, Sosa.
Yeah, he been up there before.
It gets even deeper than this. Foolio'S Sosa was among the first to post Foolio'S dead body in his car hours after the shooting took place, with the caption, "Damn boy." What's weird is that the cops had sealed off the crime scene with tape and didn't allow reporters to take pictures.
I don't understand how people got pictures because we had to back that. Camera crew couldn't even come up that close.
Just as Charleston White revealed, Foolio'S blunders could be spotted from a mile away. But that wasn't the only mistake he made. On the material day, Foolio took to Instagram, inviting friends and fans to join him for a pool party at an Airbnb in Tampa. The event was heavily promoted on social media, promising a night of fun and celebration.
Pool party start the day at 5, 6 o'clock. If you already got the address, pull up, man. You got the address, pull up. If you need the address, DM me right now. The pool party start at 5, 6 o'clock.
Well, the mistakes kept on piling up as the rapper decided to get intoxicated, something that he admitted he never did.
Me drinking, cuz. I don't even drink, appreciate everybody popping out for my birthday, you know what I'm saying? Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Everybody got their shot, put their shot in the air, man. Okay, David. Everybody take this shit on 3, man. 1, 2, 3.
This may have been the reason he was the only one of the 4 guys who were in the car that was shot up who didn't survive. He wasn't used to intoxication, so he was hammered by the time they got to the hotel, and his reflexes failed him when the shots started going off. In fact, the hotel employee who came forward disclosed that Foolio was really high when they tried to check into the hotel. Turns out there was a delay in checking in Foolio and his group into the hotel, so Foolio and a few guys went back into the car just before the mayhem began.
That young man from what the other people, what me and my coworkers been talking about, he was already high tipped or something. He was with some girls.
But the worst blunder he made during this whole ordeal was trusting the wrong people. According to internet detectives, Foolio must have been betrayed by one of his homies. Turns out there is evidence showing that some of his affiliates were in bed with his enemies. This is nothing new, as even Foolio knew that there were snakes in his camp. Back in 2019, Foolio posted an ominous message on Facebook saying, "My heart might get me killed. I'm too loyal to the wrong people." Interestingly, earlier this year, Foolio released the track God Don't Know, where he rapped, "It's a snake inside my grass f***ing with ATK." One of Foolio's affiliates has even come forward and publicly admitted to being cool with Foolio's main op, Young N Ace. This is none other than Kenny Caps. Kenny Caps has admitted on video and in front of Foolio that he is cool with Young N Ace and that they talk from time to time. While on the No Jumper podcast, Kenny straight up revealed that he was talking to Foolio's main op, even going ahead to say that he's cool with him, while an uncomfortable and clearly sad Foolio sits next to him.
I talked to Ace.
You can answer that for.
I talked to Ace like a week ago.
Kenny Caps was suspiciously together with Foolio throughout the night. Another one of Foolio's affiliates who was with him throughout the night and has been hanging out with the ops is Mizzo. Foolio even posted him on the night he was killed.
Got my brother with me, he done popped out for me for my birthday. He done time, it's lit, oh God.
Well, Misley has been spotted with one of Ace's affiliates, rapper Backstreet. In fact, just 3 months before the attack, the two took a vacation to Mexico together, something that baffled the internet. Here's where things get crazy. The worker at the hotel revealed that Foolio's ops were caught on camera at the hotel, asking whether anyone had booked to host a party. But the hotel was never in the plans to begin with. Foolio's party was at an Airbnb, and they only went to the hotel after they were kicked out by cops when neighbors complained about the noise. "Police shut us down and kicked us out Airbnb. That's crazy work," he posted. Since it's common for cops to shut down Airbnb parties, Foolio must have had the hotel as a backup plan, something only those closest to him would know. Was he really backdoored, or is the internet taking it too far? You be the judge. But Charleston White had another interesting take on Foolio's unfortunate end. According to him, the rapper was actually scared.
He was a demonic force. And he was scared.
While many would agree Jacksonville rapper Julio Foolio was a demonic force, one thing that the rapper didn't show was fear, or maybe no one really saw it. According to Charleston White, Foolio seemed in constant fear for his life, especially after he was shot back in 2023.
He was scared. The last time I saw him get shot, homie, he was scared.
On October 6, 2023, Foolio was driving his black Dodge Challenger, which he was later killed in this year. As Foolio drove through the 3100 block on 18th Street W, a residential neighborhood less than a mile away from the Paxson School for Advanced Studies, the peace of the night was shattered by the sound of gunfire. According to various law enforcement sources, suspects opened fire on Foolio's vehicle, riddling it with bullet holes. The attack was swift and brutal, leaving Foolio with a gunshot wound to his foot and was quickly transported to UF Health Jacksonville for treatment. The next day, an Instagram story post appeared, seemingly from one of his parents. The message read, "Keep Foolio, my son, in y'all prayers. He was shot last night in his hating city. Although he survived, what happened next must have scared the rapper to death that he was forced to take someone to court, a nurse at the hospital who allegedly revealed Foolio's location, putting his life in more danger."
The nurse who worked at the hospital dropped my low tide. Okay, so I got a lawsuit with the hospital right now.
Determined to hold the hospital accountable, Julio Foolio took a bold step by filing a lawsuit against UF Health Jacksonville. The lawsuit alleged that the hospital failed to protect his privacy, thereby putting his life at risk.
I don't know if she did it like intentionally or on some funny what she was on, but I know it wasn't like the right intentions. Like, I'm going through a lot of you weren't supposed to post that. You know who I am, what I got going on.
The nurse was later fired for breaching Foolio's privacy and putting his life in danger. That experience had shown Foolio that he could trust few people in Jacksonville. He has often admitted to being the most hated rapper in the city, something he never understood since he always got love in other cities.
Son, it's just my city, bro. Like my city, I'm the most hated in my city. Just something about Jacksonville, Florida, my own hometown. They just hate me, bro.
From the outside looking in, it looks like you're the most hated.
Yeah.
Maybe might be the most hated in Florida right now.
Yeah.
Hate for Foolio was so strong that it had even sipped into the Chicago drill scene.
Call it that Foolio.
Hey, so why everybody dissing Foolio?
Like, why was he dissing Doug, bro? Why you diss Doug? When Doug died, why was he dissing? He don't even know us, gang.
He was dissing
Why was why was he trolling us? That Goofio was trolling us.
Foolio had made so many enemies that he had a bounty on his head.
Do you feel like you got money on your head?
I done heard a few rumors in the street.
Maybe Charleston White was right. The rapper was seemingly alone and had no choice but to hang out with people he knew were friends with the ops. But one thing is certain, from the way Foolio moved, everyone, including Charleston White, knew that it was a matter of time before he was murked. Charleston White predicts Foolio's death.
They showed no empathy and no compassion for the mothers. I've never seen nobody make mockery of a dead person like him.
Julio Foolio was definitely not a saint as he terrorized his ops day and night. In fact, according to Charleston, no one should feel sorry for Foolio since he got exactly what he deserved.
Should nobody be sad? Way that lived and talked gangster? Should nobody be sad what did happen to Julio Foolio?
One of the reasons Charleston believes Foolio deserved what happened to him is the rapper brutally dissing the Dead. One of the most famous instances that Foolio mocked the Dead was after he released the remix to When I See You. The song garnered millions of views online and had the whole country focused on the Jacksonville drill scene. Granted, his ops had earlier released a similar diss track mocking Foolio's homies. However, Foolio took it a bit too far when he printed out the news clip of 3 of his ops' deaths.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's basically when you talk about killing other people and all that, you can get 1 million streams real fast. You get like some nice little paper talking about killing other people. You know what I'm saying? Talk about God, though. People gonna change the channel. Man, I'm telling you, man, it's a sick world. I mean, I love it, but it's
to their graveyard and shot a music video pouring champagne on the photo of his dead ops. The 3 dead ops in question were Trayvon Bullard, Royale Devon Smith Jr., and Jacoby Deshad Groover. One person survived the shooting that killed all 3 and went on to become Foolio's main op. This is none other than Young N Ace. That day on June 5th, 2018, the 4 were celebrating Trayvon Bullard's birthday, who actually is Ace's little brother. The group chose a local favorite spot for the birthday dinner, a place where laughter and music filled the air, and the worries of the outside world seemed to melt away. They made the fatal mistake of letting their guard down. After the dinner, the 4 young men left the venue and settled into their Chevrolet, ready to continue their night elsewhere. But as they pulled away, the unexpected horror unfolded in mere moments. A car, seemingly out of nowhere, approached their vehicle. Without warning or provocation, the night air was pierced by the sound of gunfire. The Chevrolet was showered with bullets in a relentless attack. Youngin Ace, amidst the chaos, made a split-second decision fueled by instinct and brotherly love. He leaned over in a desperate attempt to shield his friend in the driver's seat, risking his own life in the process. Tragically, his efforts were in vain, and the driver, along with 2 other passengers, succumbed to their injuries.
They followed me at a red light. My blood brother died on the scene.
You got shot 8 times in this, and somehow you're the only one to survive.
But Ace isn't innocent as well. In fact, Foolio must have gotten the idea to shoot the music video at his ops' gravesite from Ace and his affiliates after they did the same thing to Foolio's brother's grave. This was none other than 16-year-old Adrian Gaynor Jr., alias Bibby. On February 25th, 2019, at the Hilltop Village Apartments parking lot on West 45th Street, Bibby was found lifeless, the victim of multiple gunshot wounds. The area around the gazebo where he had been spending time was littered with dozens of shell casings from a rifle. Witnesses reported the teenager being chased down. They saw Bibby fall and was struck by bullets as he tried to shield his head with his hands in a futile effort to protect himself. According to the arrest warrant, it was Hakeem Robinson, alias K-So, an ATK affiliate, who, in a cold-blooded act, approached Bibby and shot him at close range in the back of the head, even as Bibby continued to try to defend himself. Court documents revealed that K-So had taken to social media after Bibby's death, posting several photos and videos where he appeared to be bragging about Bibby's murder. K-So and his affiliates decided to go the extra mile. As it turns out, they went as far as to disrespect his grave and dissed his relatives every chance they got.
They tore up his grave, they spit on his grave, they urinated on his grave, they made fun of our rallies or whatever, they made fun of us marching, they mocked us every chance that they got.
The death hurt Foolio so much that he released a song in his honor. Foolio wasn't only dissing his ops in his music or disrespecting their grave sites, he would often take to social media to mock their deaths. One of the most famous yet sad cases was that of 18-year-old Corbin Odell Johnson.
This man got kidnapped, bro. This man got his kidnapped, like real deal, lost and found type shit.
A few months after Bibby was murdered, Foolio hit back. On July 11th, 2019, Corbin Odell Johnson FaceTimed his friends at around 4 in the afternoon for the last time, as that would be the last time they would ever see him again. His dad picked him at 5:45 that evening from a UPS job interview and took him to his mom on Biscayne Bay Circle at 8 in the evening. His mother then reported seeing her son last at 9:30 that night. When he didn't show up the next morning, his family reported him missing, and his disappearance would remain a mystery for a whole year. As the first anniversary of Corbin's disappearance approached, the family planned a memorial at Riverside's Memorial Park. But fate had written a different ending to Corbin's story. On the evening of July 11th, 2019, a man clearing land off Uzi Road made a shocking discovery. Corbin's skeleton was found wrapped and buried, bringing a tragic end to the search.
And Corbin, they let Corbin get kidnapped, man. That shit crazy, man. The Corbin. I just stupid kid now. They found that bones. Getting kidnapped like a little baby. Like a little boy. I know he was crying. Please. Help! What that nigga said? Help!
Foolio was all up on Instagram making fun of Corbin after the discovery was made. Well, now everything he did has come back to bite him since his ops are now making fun of his death. Rapper 23. KB took to his Instagram where he posted a photo outside the same Holiday Inn Foolio was killed, just a day after the murder. Another Ace affiliate, Spinabins, posted about the incident as a victory on his Instagram story. Game over, we won. Stupid. He posted. This was a tweet from King Von from back in 2018 after O-Block had shot up a funeral and FBG Wooski was shot in the head. Luckily, Wooski survived. K-So, who's accused of killing Foolio's brother, Bibby, also took to Instagram to post this photo, which showed he and Foolio were once buddies with the caption, "It's gonna be boring without you." While these are straight up disrespectful, none has come out swinging like Foolio's main op, Youngin Ace, who released 2 diss tracks aimed at Foolio after his death. Just hours after Foolio's death was confirmed, Youngin Ace released a new song titled Do It. Both the timing and content of the song left many questioning Ace's intentions. Was it just a diss to Foolio and his affiliates, or was he claiming the hit? The lyrics of Do It are undeniably provocative and explicit. Ace raps about gunning down his rivals with chilling precision. Catch his and do his you know he finished. He raps, flip his and smoke his we stand on business. In another part he raps, I don't even call him by his name. I call them Lil Do It. Let's do it. Just call his phone, say they got the low, I told them do it. These lyrics paint a clear picture of violence and retribution. The music video for the track adds another layer to the song's menacing tone. In the video, masked men are seen, shooting another man in what appears to be a motel parking lot. While Ace doesn't mention Foolio by name, the timing of the release and the content of the song have led many to believe that it is a direct response to Foolio's murder. But Ace wasn't done dissing his main op. Barely a week after releasing Do It, he released yet another track, Game Over, where he took his disrespectful antics to a whole new level. The lyrics are diabolical, and there's no doubt that Foolio is the target. Right from the start of the music video, it's clear that it's a Foolio diss as they brandish a bottle of Don Julio, which Ace takes a sip off before starting the song. While the song's intro is disrespectful enough, the lyrics are nothing short of evil. In fact, he literally explained what happened that morning Foolio was shot and killed. 5 in the morning, I got a call. What is this? Dead on the floor? Dead on arrival? Mr. Six, I'm steady screaming out, the long, the 6'4" in the car, and one of them dead, 3 got hit. Ace raps. First, Foolio was killed at around 5 in the morning. Apart from that, he references Mr. Six, a title that Foolio often used in his lyrics. Shockingly, Ace even describes the number of people who were in the car that got shot up, which is what is in the police report. And if you have any doubt that Ace was talking about Foolio's murder, he went on to rap, bullets through this windshield, can't miss him with this chopper. Well, the news was filled with Foolio's windshield riddled with bullets. Even in the surveillance video from the parking lot that has been leaked, the gunman takes aim at Foolio's windshield, making no mistake in killing his intended target. And to top it all off, Ace revealed why he took out his main op, and the went to that grave and took a picture. Ace raps, which is a reference to his brother's death years ago. Ace should be careful, since we've already seen what all this dissing has led to. With Foolio dead, there's a lot of talk that the beef will slowly die down. That may be a little bit too optimistic, as Foolio's affiliates may want to get back. We can only wait and see how the events unfold in Jacksonville over the next couple of months. If you enjoyed watching this video, click on one of the boxes playing on your screen to watch more similar content.
Yeah, buddy, that one right there, man, it just basically shows, hey, you can't go around too talking about people's dead people, man, on the real though. So that wasn't nothing rap about it, you know what I'm saying? That was like stuff that he was really like talking about really doing, but then you put it in your song. So hip hop police, y'all gotta get on it. You know what I'm saying? Saw the murder the way, the best way y'all can, man, to give a little closure to everybody's family that gotta keep dealing with this. You know what I'm saying? Then again, it's like, y'all should ban that type of music, but y'all still parade it. And I don't understand why y'all glorify it when NWA was coming out saying stuff. Y'all was trying to ban them dudes. You feel me? That's crazy that, so many years later that now y'all accept it. But I know why you accept it. You accept it because you keep putting that music out there. Keep doing that because it's gonna make them just kill all each other up, this and that. And you're doing the job for the other men by killing your brother. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get into all that, man, because it's like I said, the channel is the kind of hope that people can take heed from some of the little pop shots I be throwing in there, man. I love all y'all, bro. Y'all can hate me from a distance, be like, oh, that, woo, whatever you do. It's like this, you call me a nigga, I'm gonna call you something back. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, I can see how they get into what they get into. Because it's like me always fight with my hell of the words. Me, I say what's on my mind, for real. So it's like, can't no other race disrespect me by calling me. Because y'all got nicknames too. So I would just blurt your nickname back out, and then we keep going from there, and then just listen, But then again, that's gonna let you know that the devil will bring out other devils and other people when you actually a godly person. You know what I'm saying? But that's when the devil wins over God, when you let people do it. Man, we're gonna get up out of here, man. I'm just saying, I love everybody. Y'all gotta pipe them. You know what I'm saying? As we used to say in the CCCs, California Conservation Corps. You know what I'm saying? Pipe them. But no, we up out of here, man. Rest in peace, Foolio, man. Wish you could have continued to live and enjoy your money and took care of your family, bro. But you know what I'm saying? Everybody done wrong. So we up out of here, man.